You know how there are those weeks where I don't have time to edit anything, and then I have to just like awkwardly put an uncut video up on YouTube really unprofessionally? Mm-hmm. Well, time to ride the Savannah Bell's Ferry for 10 minutes.
Doesn't this look really like there's no above ground deck? We're gonna be in the heart of it, if you will.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Massive ship. I don't know if you can hear any of this. I'm really sorry if this is awful quality.
Yeah, it's a little windy here. Also, the river moves so fast, it's kind of horrifying.
It moves really fast. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I guess you can't, you're not editing this.
No, I'm not. There's nothing I can do. We're going from Waving Girl Landing, we're taking to City Hall Landing. Even though it's really designed to get you across the river, we're just going to take it down the river because...
Yeah, well, we're going to the Maritime Museum.
Right.
Which, that's also transit.
We're kind of using this as a free... It's a free boat, so we're using this as a free way to get it over. Are they going to open the thing?
Cars only, no bicycles.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
It looks so silly.
Yeah, it's really bizarre there's no outside. I mean, I guess it's free, so how much can we really complain?
Oh, the Boston one is free.
It's the Florence Mars.
Hello.
Hi. It's pretty busy.
I'm impressed.
What?
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I like the logo too.
It is a nice logo. The Waving Girl Marriott dock is only served between 8:20 and 6:20. Wait, we should get to the foamer seat. Is this a bathroom? No. Life jackets. Okay, well, we know where to go if there's an emergency.
Yeah.
Oh, this really sinks down. Wow.
It's like a couch. I like it.
Do we want to sit on that one and like look back or no? Now I feel like we can't see because it sinks so far.
No, I think it's fine.
Maybe I'll sit across from you. Well, this one doesn't sink as much. Look how much it sinks. Oh, it's because it's broken.
Oh, I like it. It's comfortable.
The seat is cracked. It might fall through.
Oh, whoa, I know where the life jackets are, so it's okay.
Okay. I'm going to show the world your Tommy socks.
So, I was wearing sweatpants earlier today because when we got off the train, which that was an odyssey, it was like 70 degrees, and I'm like, it's not quite shorts weather, but now it's, I'll check. It's a high of 88 today.
Yeah.
Currently it's 81.
81.
And 50% humidity, so not too bad, but we're moving.
Oh. Are we? There's a massive ship going by. Wow. Hello. How is this out of focus? It's my phone. My phone shouldn't make things out of focus. Oh, it is the northern magnitude, yeah. I guess the considerations also are my phone's battery was at like 18% when we started this, and I might run out of storage, so this video might end before we get off the boat, who knows.
It'll be a 5-minute video, actually.
Yeah, well, we're at 3:53 so far.
Oh, wow. We were joking that we could probably walk faster than this, so we should have timed it. Although when we were walking over here, we were like stopping the shops and everything.
Yeah, it's nice. The Savannah's beautiful. It's so beautiful. If I was editing this, I'd put up pictures of how beautiful Savannah is, but I can't. So just look up like Savannah on like Google Images.
Look up like what the squares.
Yeah, the Oglethorpe plan. It's actually really cool. It's all these like self-contained grids, and each grid has a park, all of which are beautiful. And then originally they were designed to like be self-contained, so you'd have like houses and businesses and schools and whatnot all in this one block. I think now they've kind of changed it.
It looks like it's mostly just houses.
Yeah.
It's really cool though.
Yeah. I figured a good talking point for this, since we're still sitting down, a good talking point would be you talking about your first experience on an overnight Amtrak.
My response was when This feels really zoomed in. I feel.
Well, I'm trying to zoom in because it's hard to hear you.
Okay.
Like for me, so I assume it's even harder
Okay.
for the phone. This boat's really loud.
My first thing I said once we left the train was I'd rather do the Greyhounds. So I think that should say a lot.
Yeah. We're gonna get so many comments like, you're stupid, you didn't do it right.
No, I don't. Okay, so here, let's break down all the things that went wrong. First off, our train arrived in Savannah at 6:34 a.m., which is early, but it's like, I could survive being awake since 6:30, you know?
Yeah. It was on time.
Yeah, like that's when I used to catch the bus in high school. That's not like obscenely early. But they put us in the overnight stops car.
Yeah.
They're like, and they made the announcement at the beginning. They're like, all of you have stops overnight. So we put you all in one car so we're not disturbing the rest of the train. And I'm sitting there like, 6:30 a.m. is not overnight. Like once you get to that early, I would say past 6 a.m., you're not overnight anymore. That's the morning.
I mean, it's basically anything that wasn't Florida.
Yeah.
So like Jessup, Georgia is even later than this one. That's probably like 7 something if I had to guess. They were stuck in there too.
And how much could I say? Like,
say as much as you want.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, don't swear.
I'm not gonna work for Amtrak.
But I can't bleep you.
Okay. So yeah, that meant that all night people were getting up,
Oh no.
being as loud as humanly possible. Like they were talking. The conductors were talking at like full volume at like 1 a.m. Like not even caring that people around us had to sleep. People were just like being loud. Like they were eating loudly and like they had ringers on. And I couldn't sleep. They turned off like some of the lights, but not all of them. So you literally had a light shining in your eye the whole time.
Yeah, the overhead lights were kind of bright. This boat's really loud, by the way. Yeah, the overhead lights were very bright.
Yeah.
Which was great. We did attempt to do I can't cut to it, but we did attempt to do a poor bid to a roomette, but they didn't accept it. But then when the train left, like on the day up, there were like 3 or 4 open rooms. So if you could have gotten $150 out of us, but instead you thought that someone would pay like this $800 to get a room that night, like, no.
Yeah. I sat there for hours trying to get to sleep, but I think we're both running on like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, we're both very tired.
Just like going to bed at 10 p.m. So
Yeah. Also, the conductor, like usually on Amtrak, when you're coming into a stop, like they'll wake you up maybe like 10 to 15 minutes before. They're actually very good about that because Greyhound has a very laissez-faire, like whatever, if you miss your stop, that's too bad attitude. Amtrak wakes you up. But for us, we were literally pulling into the station. The conductor just comes up and is like, Savannah. Like as we're coming in, she's like, you can get your stuff now. And it's like, oh, okay.
like we were asleep.
Yeah.
So we're frantically like half awake, grabbing our stuff. Miles almost leaves his headphones. Like we almost leave important stuff. I'm like hoarding things as we're getting on the thing, and I'm like, that was insane because everyone else was ready. Like, did they wait to wake us up? I don't. And that was the conductor. That wasn't like that was the conductor.
Yeah.
I was really mad. Like that made me. I was really upset with that. And she was like looking at us like we were stupid.
Yeah.
Even though like I literally had like 4 hours of sleep. I just woke it up. Like it was just so disrespectful the whole time. No one, like when you ride a Greyhound, everyone shuts up. Like no one's talking on a Greyhound. On the Amtrak.
I was about to be like, oh, you stupid Karen, but now you're saying Greyhound's better, so I don't think any Karen would ever actually say that.
No, I think Greyhound, and I think part of it's because the lights are off, you can't walk around the cabin.
Yeah.
But the people are a lot more respectful. They're quiet. They're not like they don't have their stuff sprawled around. They're like there's usually not yelling kids, which is also a thing on ours.
Right. I guess we should show how fast we're going, by the way. Here's this big riverboat. We looked into doing a riverboat tour, but they're really expensive.
I don't remember how much.
Here's the back. This boat's so loud and slow. It's useful if you're trying to get over to that island where there's a hotel and a convention center. I think the convention center. But for getting down the river walk, you're probably better off just walking.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it's free.
The riverboat's not.
Yeah, the big riverboat isn't. That looked like it was going to Hilton Head or something. We suggested it was. Northern Nights is way up ahead now. Also, I know people will get mad if I don't mention it. There used to be a streetcar that ran on like the riverfront, and it was abandoned like recently enough. I think sometime in the 21st century. I honestly don't remember. I should have researched it before. Don't at me, but someone leave the history of the streetcar in the comments, and I'll read it.
You guys know the history.
Yeah.
The tracks are still there.
Yeah, you trip on them sometimes.
Yeah, Mr. Miles tripped on them at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the River Street's really cool. It just is like weird to get
What's cool?
The River Street.
Oh, yeah.
It just is a hassle to get down to. We had to like find some elevator in a weird back corner.
Right. This video is gonna be so unwatchable. I'm so sorry.
It's Ferry ASMR.
Yeah.
Ferry ASMR.
Like, yeah.
But other than the horrific train ride here, had a great time.
Oh, it was really funny because the Amtrak train station is like out in the middle of nowhere. We had to take this kind of deviation fest bus route to get
It was
in.
a really interesting bus route though because it went through a ton of different neighborhoods and we rode it at like 7 a.m. on a Tuesday, so it was all these people commuting. So that was really cool. We got to see neighborhoods, but
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, but like then I showed Alina the Greyhound station, and it's literally the bus terminal we got dropped off at from the Amtrak station. Which, by the way, only goes to the Amtrak station like I think 4 or 5 times a day, something like that.
Which, you know, I said that I'd rather do the Greyhound again, but when we were in that bus station, someone was like pacing while on the phone, being like, I don't know, like they won't tell me where I'm gonna go next. Like I don't know how I'm gonna get home. Like,
Yeah.
and then we were like, oh, well, that's why you take Amtrak.
Amtrak got us there on time, and the seats are so comfortable, I think.
Yeah, I mean it was comfortable, but there were a million other problems. So
Yeah. Here's a massive riverboat. Trying to see Savannah City Hall poking up behind us. Trying to get a better shot.
that is sizable.
What?
That is sizable.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm still repping for Amtrak, but it definitely wasn't the greatest Amtrak experience.
Have you had one that was worse?
Well, okay, there's a better view of Savannah City Hall. The night owl from DC to Boston and vice versa is pretty awful.
Yeah, but I was saying that I've done that before, and I think it was better because I did it Boston to Philly,
Yeah.
and like the crew up until New York is super nice. They turn off like all the lights. They whisper. They're very kind.
Yeah.
And as soon as you get to New York, they scream at you and turn all the lights on and are jerks, despite it being 3 a.m.
Right.
But it's like going. I guess when you're going to DC, it's worse. But like going from New York to Philly isn't that long. So.
Yeah. Walk up to the dock. I'm actually kind of excited to get off this thing because it's so loud. I guess once we step off the boat, the video ends.
Yeah, video ends when we step off the boat.
Yeah. Once we get onto the dock. Oh, my ears are like ringing. Jeez. Oh, you know what? We really should have sat here. I guess we would have annoyed everyone, so maybe it was the best. Yeah. We avoided annoying these like 8 people, but in exchange we annoyed all of you. But yeah, I mean, fun boat. Alina, before you step off, you should say the line.
What's the line?
It's the thing you always say.
Show's over.
No, what are you talking about? What do I put in every video?
Oh, fun facts.
Yes.
I have to think of a fun fact.
No, just say the line.
Now that is a fun fact.